Good morning, everyone. Please, if you're in the comments, let me know if let me know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button, and let me know if you can hear what is going on. I want to thank everybody for being here this morning, and we are going to get down to business here shortly. Everything looks good so far. Yes, you can hear me. I'm trying to catch my live stream up on my laptop so that I can see what the heck is going on here. I can see everybody in the comments. I want to thank everybody for being here this morning. Today is May 16th, 2020. It is 9 a.m. Central Time. I hope everyone is doing well and everyone is safe. And what we're going to do today is a little bit of a different format than we've ever done. We're going to do, well, we've had people call in, but what we're going to do today is here in a minute, I'm actually going to display the call-in phone number. And what's going to happen is we're going to do this 3 times today. And Synology sent over some gear. They sent over 2 DS120Js and 1 RT2600AC for us to give away. And what we're going to do is first we're going to take a look at those products, talk about them just a little bit. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to open the phone line, and whoever calls in, that's going to be the first caller. You're going to have to answer some questions. This is a call-in trivia show. And if you win, if you answer the questions correctly, then what's going to happen is you're going to send me your address, and I'm going to send you your choice of the gear. So to start with, we have 2 DS120Js, and we have 1 RT2600AC. So yeah, and all of you know I love Synology. Not only do we create content, but Synology is something we live with every day. Makes our lives much easier. If you are set up to do backups with Synology, your life is going to be so easy, especially if you happen to get ransomware, and that happens. It happens to the best of people. You know, security is a warm, fuzzy feeling. It's a Linus blanket, right? And sometimes things happen, and you're going to get ransomed. But if you're running your backups properly and using a solution like Synology, you're not going to have any problems rolling that back. So this contest is going to be open worldwide. I am footing the bill for the shipping of the gear myself. So whoever calls in first, that's so if you're in wherever and you call in and we can complete the game show and you win, then I will figure out how to get that gear shipped to you. You have to be patient for me if it's outside of the patient with me if it's outside of the U.S. I think I've only ever shipped 1 international package. So, we're just going to have to kind of shoot from the hip on that. But what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to switch over to the other screen. Oh, one other thing is I want to thank Lenovo, and you can see the Lenovo logo up here. I do want to thank Lenovo. You know, a few months ago, they sent me over the machine that we're live streaming with now. Joe, if you're on here from Cajoling, I will end up getting you these specs on this machine as soon as I can, or I think I might have did a video on it. But, and once again, I want to thank everybody for being here. So I know things are crazy right now, but we're hoping, things get back to semi-normal, or that we all figure out what normal is going to look like, in the future. So real quick, let's hop on over to our web browser. And the first thing that Synology sent is the RT2600AC. Now, if you've watched my videos on this, I believe that Synology has, for an off-the-shelf product, probably the best parental controls. And they asked, actually, if they could quote me on that. So there's a Synology article out there somewhere where they link to a video where we set that up. And yes, I do believe that off-the-shelf, they have the best parental controls, because it's not ARP spoofing. It's not anything like that. It is, we can do it inline. and it can touch all that traffic. It's a fantastic piece of kit. So and now I know you're looking at this and you're seeing where it says blazing fast Wi-Fi with up to 2.53 gigabits per second. So every manufacturer does this. So that 2.53 gigabits is a combined maximum theoretical throughput. Are you going to get that? Probably not. But you're going to be able to get pretty good speeds out of this. It's got a 1.7 gigahertz dual core CPU, quad stream, dual band Wi-Fi. AC 2600 is Wave 2 with MIMO and beamforming. And it has layer 4 and layer 7 hardware accelerated engine. So if you haven't run one of these things are awesome. Yeah, you build the profiles, and then you watch your children get frustrated with you because they can't beat this. So there's some other things along with that. So if you watched the video from last week, we did a walkthrough of the DS120J, and they sent 2 of these over. And this is going to be a really nice little single disc NAS just to throw some files on, music. You make this thing a media center, and then use the built-in tools. You could even throw Synology Office on here and take your files everywhere. In fact, you're going to see Synology Drive. Sorry, it used to be Synology Office, or maybe it's still... Anyway, the product names. You're going to see when we switch over to the game show that I'm using Synology presentation to run the slide deck for today. So once again, thanks to Synology. Also, thanks to Lenovo. And so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to switch back over to the regular screen, and I'm going to display the phone number here in just a second. So everybody get your phones ready. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually on the other screen. What you don't see is I am getting the presentation ready. So I've got the phone here. We tested it. Everything was working. So we'll see if it will continue working. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to take the first caller that gets through, and we're going to ask you some questions. So here is the phone number. Now this phone number is not going to change. So if you are watching and you don't get through and you're not the first caller, then keep the phone number, because you could be caller number 2 or caller number 3. So let me turn up my volume here on my Bluetooth. And here is the phone number. It's a United States phone number. It's 309-571-1304. And I am going to take the first caller to be caller number 1 on the... first caller. Holy cow, you all are blowing up the phone lines. Good morning. This is Willie. Who am I speaking with?
Hello, this is Ali from Kentucky.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Awesome. How are you?
I am excellent. I'm glad that you're watching this morning. I'm glad that you called in. Are you ready for a chance to win some gear?
Yes, I am.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch over to the slide deck. You are caller number 1. We're going to ask you some questions, and if you win, you're going to get your choice of gears. That sound good to you?
Sounds perfect.
All right, so I'm switching over to the other monitor. First of all, are you a subscriber?
Yes, I am.
I want to thank you, and I want to thank all of the other subscribers. I usually lose subscribers when I do this, but I want to thank the 55,000 plus of you. Like when I started this channel, if you've been with me for a while, I never thought I'd have 100 viewers, subscribers, and here we are at 55,000. So you should give yourself a round of applause, because without viewers like you, subscribers like you, none of this would be possible. So thank you very much. All right.
Thank you. Thanks.
So everybody should document the phone number so that when we open it up, man, they are, you can't, I don't know if you can hear the beeping, but, but the phone line is blowing up. All right, so today is Synology Saturday, and you are caller number 1. So if you win, what I want you to do is I want you to send your shipping address, your name, phone number, all that stuff, over to willie@howx5.com. So you'll send that to me, and if you win, we'll send the gear out to you. So here we go. All right, caller number 1. How many cameras are compatible with Synology Surveillance Station? I'll give you a hint. It's more than one.
All right. I mean, not the exact number, but compatible surveillance station.
Yep. That is the number we are looking for, or an approximate number. I'm not looking for a dead on the head number, but I am looking for some number.
Let's say,
did you say
they're definitely.
Did you say like 7,000? Is that what you said? I think that I heard you say that nearly 7,000 cameras.
Yep, approximately.
Perfect. Congratulations. You got question number 1 correct. So if you're looking at surveillance station, you can use a wide array of cameras. You can even use some closed system cameras as long as you can do an RTSP stream. So you should, if you're looking for a solution, surveillance station first. And this the DS120J, I don't know if you watched that video, but it can actually be a surveillance station for up to 5 cameras. Congratulations. You got 2 more questions to go. Are you ready for the second question?
Yep, I am.
All right. Question number 2 is going to be true-false question about the Synology routers. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. In Willie Howe's opinion, the Synology router series may provide the best parental controls available on the market to consumers in an off-the-shelf product. Is that true or false?
True.
Let's reveal the answer. And that is true. Congratulations. That is 2 in a row. You just have to make good on this last question, and you are going to be a winner. We talked about it, and I really do believe that the Synology has the best off-the-shelf parental controls. So, and I've got a video if you're interested in that. All right, question number 3. Are you ready?
Yes, go ahead.
True or false? And this is about Synology Surveillance Station. Here we go. Timeline view and recordings let you watch multiple recordings from different cameras at the same time. True or false?
True.
Congratulations, caller number 1. You've answered all 3 questions correctly. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you email me your contact information, shipping information over at my email address, and I'm going to get that gear out to you either today or Monday.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
No, I appreciate
you
you calling in, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, so phone line is blowing up here. So real quick, I'm going to ask everybody to press pause on calling. And let's. Wow, I appreciate the response. This is fantastic. I really love all of you for this, because really without you, none of this would be possible. There would be no point to this. So really, thank you all. So, as you saw, caller number 1, caller number 1, I forgot to ask you which gear you wanted. So real quick, shoot me an email and let me know if you want one of the surveillance or one of the DS120Js, or if you want that router. If you can send that real quick, that will let caller number 2 know which devices are left to choose from. So you got the format now. Caller number 1 was first man over the hill, and so you know what the rest of the questions are going to kind of be like. So I'm kind of looking to see if he sends over his information real quick. If not, we'll just have to assume that we've just given away a DS120J and see how that goes for us. So I was having a little bit of a problem with hearing caller number 1 at the beginning. So I'm going to be waiting. I do know that caller is in Kentucky. That is the one thing that I do know. And so if you send me an email and you're not from Kentucky and you're not caller number 1, then you are not going to get the prize. So yeah, now I'm glad you're all being very forgiving about working the bugs out. So this is kind of like the first time that we've ever done anything like this. So over in the chat, are you all ready to have a chance to become caller number 2? Everybody, I need you to do me a favor. If you have not hit the thumbs up button, make sure you hit that thumbs up, that like button. And what we are going to do is we are going to get ready to take caller number 2. So real quick, let me just check and see. I don't have an email yet, and there's a good chance maybe it got stuck in spam. Maybe the call hasn't been sent, or the email hasn't been sent yet, but that's okay. All right, so what we're going to do is I am going to flip over. You've all got the phone number. I'm going to flip over, and we are going to look for caller number 2. So let me turn the volume back up on the phone. Get your phone lines ready. All right. Are you ready? Who is ready? Go ahead and good morning. You are caller number 2. Who am I speaking with?
This is Zach McGuire.
Hey, Zach McGuire. Where are you calling from?
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, New Mexico, right? I got the state right, didn't I?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. I want to thank you for being a viewer, even if you're not a subscriber. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you calling in. And are you ready for your chance to win some Synology gear?
Yes, sir, I am. I'm pretty new at this, but I'll give it my best.
All right, here we go. We're going to flip over to the first question. First question is going to be a true or false question for surveillance station. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. You can integrate I/O modules and door controllers with surveillance station to serve as a central station with advanced management and automation control. True or false?
That's true.
Ding, 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 ding. I need to get some cool sound effects. Let me see. Let me see what we got here. Nope, not that one. Some here, I think I got people clapping. Hold on. Nope. There we go. That'll work. Congratulations. That is true. All right, on to question number 2. What is the Synology router module that detects and prevents network intrusions? What?
That would be the threat prevention.
Threat prevention, that is correct. And intrusion detection, intrusion prevention. Congratulations. You got your second question correct. All right, are you ready for question number 3?
Yes, sir.
Question number 3. True or false question about surveillance station. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. the recording resolution will automatically be enhanced when a detected event occurs. True or false?
I believe that's true.
Congratulations. You won your round. And so now you get your choice of, do you want one of the Synology DS 120 J units with a 4 terabyte hard drive, or do you want the Synology router?
Well, I already have the router, so I think I'll take the station.
Perfect. I am going to mark one of those for you. And caller number 1 just emailed, and I'm going to see what caller number 1 wants. And so I am going to drop that in the mail. You need to send me that email with your full shipping address.
All right, I will. Thank you very much.
Yep, and thank you for being a viewer and a subscriber, and we'll get you hooked up with that right away.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, so this is awesome. We're going to have to do this more often, so I'm going to have to find more places that want to give us stuff to give away, because the response that you all have all given here this morning is you're blowing me away with this. So we've had 2 callers call in, 2 winners, and so we are going to have caller number 3 here shortly. So let's see here. But I've got to get caller number 1 to let me know which unit they want, so we know what we've got left. Okay, so both NASs have been selected at this point. So caller number 3 is going to get to win that router, and you will not be disappointed with the router. Some other things that we didn't talk about with the router is it does have some NAS functionality built into it. So you can take an external hard drive, plug it in, you can run Surveillance Station on it, you can put shares on it, and you can mount shares and stuff like that. So it's like a miniature NAS with the router functionality built into it. So that's what we're going to have. Caller number 3 is going to get the chance to win that router. So one other thing that I kind of wanted to touch on is I've noticed kind of an uptick in people having remote desktop open to the internet. And I really can't stress how bad of an idea it is to have remote desktop directly open to the internet. And so something like a Synology router running their RDP proxy is a much better solution for that, because you're not exposing remote desktop directly to the internet. And for as inexpensive as these solutions are, so I think that router right now is clocking in right around $199, and they're giving you all of the licensing right now for free. You're not paying for any of the licensing on that Synology unit. So really, you should never, and even if you're not using a Synology, there are other brands of routers that can protect your servers, and you can set VPNs up to. Don't expose remote desktop to the internet. That is, I just cannot talk. That is it's not a good idea at all. So, are we ready for caller number 3? I'm going to put my headphones on. I've got to turn the volume back up on the phone. Now, if you did not get a chance today to talk to me, to call in, hold on a second. If you did not get a chance to win anything today, you can email me, and I do have some NetTool stickers and buttons, and I would be more than happy to drop a NetTool sticker and button in the mail for you. So if you didn't win and you want a little bit of swag, NetTool is one of my partners, and I I would be more than happy to drop a little bit of swag in the mail for you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to switch back over here. For caller number 3, I'm going to turn the volume back up on the phone. I'm also going to run a CDR report from Telnex because this line you're calling in on is from Telnex, and Telnex is an awesome SIP provider, and I'm going to see how many simultaneous inbound calls we were trying to receive. It's beautiful. All right, so here we go. I'm going to turn the volume back up, and I'm going to wait for calls to come in here, and here we have a call coming in, and I am going to answer the phone. And hello, caller number 3. Who am I speaking with?
John.
Hey, John.
Houston, Texas.
From Texas. Hey, I love Texas. How are things in Texas these days?
It's gloomy. It's rainy. It's wet.
Well, it's better than the alternative, right? At least you're on the top side of the sod this morning.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
Got to look at those silver linings. So, are you ready at your chance to win the Synology router?
I am.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. If you win, you're going to send me an email with your shipping information over to willie@howx5.com. Tell me you were caller number 3 and that you're taking the router. And I'll get that out to you if you win, either today or Monday. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, here we go. Caller number 3 for the win. This could be, if you take this, that means everybody won today, which is going to be fantastic. All right, here we go. Question number 1 is a surveillance station question. It is a true or false question. When an IP camera lens is blocked by an unknown object, known as camera occlusion, the system will trigger an alert. True or false?
I'm going to go with true on that one.
Congratulations, you got your first question correct. All right, so we're going to move on to question number 2. The heat is on you here, right? You're the last caller. Everyone else before you has won. I'm not trying to put any pressure on you, but you've got your first question right. You've got 2 more questions to go. I know this is not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but I mean, you've got a lot of people watching you right now. All right,
Close enough.
Here we go. Synology router question. True or false question. Synology routers can be used as a router access point combo, an access point only, or can be put in line transparently to do content filtering and IDS IPS. True or false?
You threw me with that point combo, but I'm going to say it's true.
Congratulations. You're 2 for 2. Here we go. Last question. This one determines it all. It's a surveillance station question. It's true or false question. Here we go. Surveillance station can detect foreign objects in a predefined area, as well as missing objects in a predefined area, and trigger alerts as such. True or false?
It's going to be true.
And you have wrapped it up. You clinched it. You are 3 for 3, and everyone who called in today won. That is fantastic. I want to thank you for calling in. I want to thank you for playing. And so go ahead and send me an email that's got your shipping information, and I will get this dropped in the mail to you. Make sure you put some identifying information in there so that somebody doesn't try to steal your prize, and I will get that shipped out. Thanks for calling in. You got anything you want to say while you're on the air?
No, sir. Well, I do appreciate every video you do put out. Everything I learned about Unify, I've pretty much come to your channel.
I appreciate that. You know, if it wasn't for folks like you, we wouldn't have this channel and we wouldn't be able to share all these awesome things. So thank you. And shoot me that email, and we'll get that shipped out to you.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Willie. Stay safe.
Yep, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, and there we have it. All 3 prizes have been won. All 3 prizes clinched. What a great morning. It's Saturday. you're here. You had a chance to win. If you did not win a prize and you want a little bit of swag, like I said, shoot me over your mailing address, and I will drop a pin and a sticker in the mail for you. I see people are still trying to call in. Sorry, callers. Everything has been spoken for at this point, so we'll take the phone number off there. So I want to thank you for calling in. I want to thank everybody for making this first call-in quiz show a success. I think that we're really going to do more of these. So I want to thank you all for being here. I'm going to get going this morning. Everybody, be happy, be safe, be healthy. And as always, I will see you in the next video.